Yeah, look, I think when I look at this guy and I see 6 years for $115 million at 24 years old, Tom, this is well worth it. But I want to take you back to where he's from, all right? Because there's a lot of players and a lot of Cuban baseball hitters that have come from right here. And I think when you look at this thing, Houston, we definitely have a problem. And not necessarily a problem for the Astros, but a problem for the pitchers coming to face this guy. In the first week in the majors, that's right here. What I was more intrigued by him was his ability to understand the strike zone, his ability to hit the ball to all fields. I was so amazed by this 22-year-old when he came up. And by the way, in AAA, he was banging. I mean, he was hitting everything that came. But I loved his ability to take walks and take home runs. And what can you say about the kid with the postseason move, right? This is a guy that wanted that. He wanted that pressure. He wanted to be in the big lights. He wanted to have the tough at-bats. He sure has shown it, and this is the reason why, for me, he is considered the 2.0 of David Ortiz. Because this is where you make your name, this is where you get your mark, and this is where you get your contracts. A guy that can go into the postseason and completely take over a postseason, that is what Yordan Álvarez has done. I love his ability to go all fields, and right here, when he faced Sale and he absolutely abused them in the postseason, going all over the place, couldn't get him out. He didn't know what to do with him. He threw him sliders, he threw him two-seamers. It got me thinking, if I was going to face David Ortiz, a Hall of Famer, there's not many holes to get him, but for me, it was up and in. That was the hole where you can go get David Ortiz at times now.
Yeah.
Because if he wasn't on, and you can see him, he's swinging there and saying, man, you got me there. But with this guy, the bat speed plays at 24 years old right now. You can't go up and in on him. You can't go down and away on him. If you miss over the plate, he's going to hurt you. If it's a little bit inside, he's going to take it. I am so thrilled by this kid because this kid has absolutely shown he's hit from the first day he got to the league. Yordan Álvarez, my man, you deserve it, and you've been on an absolute tear. And this year, I love the fact that he got it done throughout the year, Tom. We don't necessarily see contracts throughout the years getting done. He didn't care. He's a mature 24-year-old understanding that, hey, this is business, but this is what I could do to play baseball. He certainly has done that. And look, he's in the middle of that lineup. As this lineup with the Houston Astros, they haven't been so hot, but he is absolutely mashing.
I love that breakdown, especially those at-bats against Chris Sale, because Yordan Álvarez, to me, keeps his front side in as well as any lefty in the game. That's why he's so good to the opposite field. Quick story for you. You know, he was originally signed by the Dodgers, right? They traded him before he ever wore a Dodgers uniform. The Astros called and said, we want to trade for Álvarez. Dodgers trade deadline, they're looking for a relief pitcher. They wound up with Josh Fields. They said, Álvarez, we can't trade him. They thought they meant the pitcher Álvarez, who they'd given $16 million to. And they were like, no, we meant Yordan. Oh, yeah, we can trade him.
Oh, man.
I mean, that was a great get by the Astros.
Can you imagine Yordan Álvarez in a Dodger uniform right now? My God, what are we going to do? There's not much he can do right now.
He's not going anywhere for a while
No,
now.
he ain't.
He loves Houston.